Yo, Mo, what's going on?
I don't know, bro. I was looking for. I couldn't. I've been trying to call them, and I don't know, bro.
What are these niggas?
Bro, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm just. Wait, what is going on?
Yeah! What? Y'all even know what time it is? Like the fuck video right now! You back, nigga? We're back! Yo! We're fucking back, nigga! We are back! I told y'all! Like the video! Now we have to come out of retirement! Cause you guys don't like the goddamn video! Nigga! Ah! If you don't like the video, subscribe! This is gonna happen to you! Ah! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Yeah! God damn it! I haven't done this in a while. Alright, y'all even know what time it is. You better like the video right now, or else there's gonna be a whole bunch of different videos right now. Alright, go. Haven't done this in a while. I got to do it. Alright, we're back, niggas. We're back. Check that list. Alright. Let's go. Have Ripton. Please. I'm gonna do Ben. You do it. Alright. I can't guarantee it, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay?
Oh my, almost she did it.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the fucking FreshandFit Podcast, baby.
Hey, man. We're back in town.
Yo, I just saw some ninjas run out of here, man. They looked, they were sprinting. The what? It's
Far.
yeah. Well, I guess we
I guess
whatever.
they
Welcome, guys, to the FreshandFit Podcast.
We're back.
In case you guys haven't forgot about us, we're like the most hated podcast in the world right now. So
Yo.
we're here.
Real talk, man. We were out of commission for what? 7 days, bro?
A week.
And you know what? God made the earth for 6 days and the rest is the 7th day.
There you go.
Well, we was on Twitch.
And
So
now we're
shout
here.
out Twitch, by the way.
Yo, shout out to all our ninjas on Twitch, man. Shout out to y'all, man. And don't worry, guys. All those podcasts that we did before, we're going to post them. Probably this weekend is what I'm thinking. We just need to edit them, put the timestamps in and stuff like that, because one of the episodes actually was too crazy for YouTube. And seeing how we're so cancelable nowadays, we got to be very careful.
Yo, but we hit, over the weekend, 650K subscribers. So shout out to y'all.
Yo, shout out to y'all.
Double DEMARCO.
Even though we didn't post anything,
Yeah.
still up the channel, show love. And we were out and about doing stuff. They said, yo, bro, we missed the show. We need y'all back. I was like, yo, you know what? We'll be back soon, and we're here.
We're here.
Let's do it.
Yeah, man. We are back, guys. Thank you so much for the support. I think we gained, like, since the last time we were here, like 15,000 subscribers. So you guys are fucking awesome, man. Thank you so much for sharing the content.
Yo, 1 million. Once again, huge mansion party, celebrities, rappers, of course, special guests from the show. And then, of course, we got to do a yacht party for 1 million. Have to.
Yeah.
So it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, we definitely got some big things coming. We got a special guest coming this week, actually. And then I got another special guest coming next week, guys. So it's going to be lit. I may or may not confirm it for you guys later on tonight, but we'll see what happens. But other than that, man, and I know you guys were probably wondering about, like, our guys, Step is Cold and them. they'll be back, guys. You know, when they were in town, we didn't have the channel up, so you know, we decided it's probably best to do it when they come back. So
it'll be legendary if you do it live.
Hopefully, sometime in May, we'll get it going for y'all. So don't worry, it's still gonna happen. It's just a minor setback for a major comeback. All right. So all right, we'll hit some of these chats real fast. Wayne,
Yo, all the supporters, man. Shout
out to all you guys, man. So we'll put you can just pull up that one from Wayne real quick, Chris.
FNF gang in the building.
Yeah, Wayne, $100 super chat. Thank you so much, bro.
When the haters hate,
I must
donate.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Great, so much, man. We got who else? We got Eduardo, 1,000 Mexican pesos. Saludos desde Tijuana, locos. Thank you so much, bro.
My friend.
And then what else do we got here?
Let's make some announcement. Oh, here we go.
Okay,
it works now.
I'll run through these real fast. And thank you guys so much for the support.
Henny Chris is here. Shout to $100, by the way. Shout to FNF. Sorry, I can catch the live stream on Twitch. My account was acting weird. I'm glad to see you back. Like the video, sub to the channel. Shout out to you, bro.
Hey,
shout out to you, bro.
Thank you guys so much, man. We really appreciate it, man. $20 from Cabo Young.
It's going up.
It's going up on a Tuesday. We
Yeah.
back in this joint, stuttering, finessing, and eating peanut butter, baby. 650K men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Facts,
That's
man.
facts,
Thank you.
man.
I've been sharing the podcast like crazy because we've been growing. I was like, what the hell?
Yo, I got a phone call from a very special person. I told you today on FaceTime.
Yep.
Very successful, multi-millionaire, is on a yacht. I was like, yo, bro, we're talking about your podcast. I gotta give you guys a shout out and don't stop what you're doing because you're changing lives out here. That's crazy, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that greatly, man.
Yeah.
All the supporters, bro. Like, I got so many DMs. Where are y'all at? Blah blah blah. And I was like, bro, we're banned, man. We can't post for a week, man.
Yeah, man.
We're canceled
Again.
Yeah, again, seriously, right? Welcome back, ninjas. Never got to change to peep the shows last week on Twitch. Push it to the limit, okay?
All right.
$5. Hate can never make you great. That's true. People can knock you down, but they can't knock you out. And that's $5 from Thunderstorm87. OFF Joey found through No Jumper. Hey, shout out to our guys over there at No Jumper.
Shout out to y'all.
Adam22 and AD. $10 from Metallic47. Check out their Patreon, Fresh Fit, wild, exciting new content worth the watch. Yeah, we got a lot of crazy shit on there, man.
Yes,
and then
sir.
Metallic again, $100. Glad to have you guys back. Thank you so much. Corey M, catching up on past broadcasts. Don't know how you aren't already bald, Myron. Mailing fresh some lotion for those feet, and heard Big Mo been studying quantum physics. Misogyny. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much.
Fresh. Did you get your feet take care of this weekend? Spa day with your feet finally? I thought it was 1 mil.
Yeah, that shit was pretty disgusting. I saw that shit in a story.
I saw that.
I was like, what the hell?
I was held by gunpoint to get my feet done.
Oh, by a girl, I bet you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can help it. Damn it. So
All right, catching up on read that one. Iranian, our R's will blot out the sun. King Leonidas, then we will fight in the shade. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, we are here. We're the last line of defense against all these crazy feminists and angry people, bro. And you know what's crazy? I know that you guys want to know how I know we're growing very quickly. Anytime I start getting like a spurt of hate DMs from like pink-haired girls, I know I'm like, here we go. I'll just like in the back of my mind, I'm just like this right here. I'm just like fucking Shao Kahn.
TikTok.
I already know what time it is. One of our videos is trending. Some angry feminist saw it, finds my Instagram profile after hours of searching.
How dare
It
you?
goes, you fucking asshole. Da, 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 you're such a misogynist. Da, 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 da.
How dare you?
The Fab and Fit boys are back. We are back. Free Vibs Cartel, World Boss,
Vibes.
Free
Dollface.
Vibes Cartel, World Boss, Dollface, big up yourself.
Okay, you got it. Energize Team. My brothers give me a haram because there have been too much of it the last 2 weeks. I got y'all, man. Don't worry.
Yep, a lot.
And then Dave Jones, hot damn, the City Boys are back. Hell yeah. Hey, Martin and Walter, I got 1 million questions. This is my very first super chat ever in almost 2 years of watching you. I'll go with what's your favorite anime of all time and why? Dragon Ball Z.
Woo! I gotta say for me, bro, One Piece. And now we know who Joy Boy is. Shout out to One Piece. Come on, no! What?
F&F Ninjas for the win. F the haters. Yep. The cringes came back. They got mad. They came out of retirement. But them niggas out of shape. They stumbled out of here.
Facts.
F&F giving back. Throw them fours up. Thank you so much.
Gang.
Arthur Alex Cowley, $5. Thank you so much.
you.
Jackhammer 23, $20. Super sticker. Thank you. Scotty Brown. Been in the gym since you guys have been gone. Hyped to see you guys back. I was like, what the fuck happened? Let's go F&F back to business. One Piece goat. Thank you so
One
much.
Piece goat.
When haters hate, I must donate. And that was from
Thank you,
Wayne
Wayne.
earlier. Welcome back from our tour. That's Sam. The goats are back. Fresh, you got this on blind.
Yeah, keep it up. Camino Kill 12. Michael Mito says $2. Best chat, best moderators, best podcast ever.
Shout out to the
Family.
mods.
Shout out to you. Shout out to the mods. 12 Village Citizen, $5 says, Myron back is in pain, but not in more pain. The backs of quantum physics and Dollface.
Ah,
Shit.
no comments.
Let's talk podcast.
Let's talk
$5.
podcast.
Myron, I got a question. My kick me out for say FU. Now she want me to come back to her house. Should I go back? Bro, what are you trying to say?
Might kick me out for say
My girl
FU?
kicked me out.
I think he means his girl said that.
Kicked me out for saying FU.
You already fucked up by living with her, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have sex with her and never talk to her again. All right, homie Killix. We back at this, bitch. We are about to slap a lot of face tonight. Hey, yo, Chris, can you give me a mod? Been loyal in the FNF community. Some dude just added profile pic. Okay.
No, I want to know your name, nigga.
Oh, homie, okay. Paris 313, yo, Fresh, are you going to Rolling Loud?
If I do, it's going to be backstage only.
Okay, King James 813, if they don't hate on you, then you're not doing it right. Good to have y'all back. Thank you so much. We still outside. Ain't that crazy? And that's $5 from Goose Island. Shout out to you. Salsa dudes. FreshFit pulled a perfect call reborn move. Yes, we
Cell Reborn move.
Oh yeah, Cell Reborn.
DBZ.
Oh shit. Yeah, there we go. Of course, yeah.
Alberto.
Or Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster Reborn.
We back.
We back. It's nice to see you guys live again. Welcome back. And that's from LA Fuego. I am TMK. Welcome back, guys. Myron, I see that Rogaine money didn't help. It did not. Been a minute, gang. Welcome back. And that's from Cardi Bands. Dollface, we be back, baby. Road to a milli. Thank you, Dollface.
Dollface.
The boys are back in town. FNF gang, too strong. Road to 1 milli. Let's go. And then thank you. Thank you, Chris. Need Tristan interview. Shipwrecked Island funny. Yes, we will bring Tristan on.
Yep.
And then Chris, how many more? Okay, cool. Number one podcast in the damn world. Chris and Mo working hard 24/7. Awesome sauce. Thank you so much.
Yep.
FNF Dallas. Oh yeah, from Rod Eric.
May 1st.
What's up? Y'all been following you for a month now and been rocking with your life advice. I'm 21, making around 300K and want to hit that 7 digits. Would love to know what you would do with extra cash. Don't worry, we're gonna actually talk about money. We checked out. You guys thought you guys thought we were gonna have some drama. No, we're actually gonna talk about making money and being uncancelable so that you have streams of income no matter what the fuck happens to you guys.
If you notice, we were still partying, still living life, still having fun, even though we were canceled. So.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a Money Monday episode, guys. Kuma-san, we ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now because it's FNF for life. Thank you so much. And then YT, suck a dick without FNF, suck dick without
bang,
FNF, bang bang, FNF gang. Thank you so much. And to all you guys that super chatted, bro.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Thank you so much, Rasamel. I'll leave
Rasamel.
you alone for my birthday weekend in Scottsdale, and you guys get banned. Me and Robert Kiyosaki says BBC mob forever. Thank you so much.
BBC gang in
Shout out
the
to all.
building.
Yeah, we about to talk about some real estate. Shout out to Robert Kiyosaki. He influenced this podcast quite a bit when we get into it.
Yep.
And then what else do we got here?
We got a lot more, but we can start the show.
Okay. All right. So real quick, man. So let's go down. Let's rewind a little bit. Man, so you guys are probably wondering why the hell did we get banned? I'll tell you guys this. We got flagged for hate speech, guys.
Yeah. By another YouTuber.
But yeah, we got flagged for hate speech. We're not gonna go too much into detail, but all I'm gonna say is that 2 videos that are old as hell were flagged, and the way that they were flagged was indicative of a mass report that was very obvious targeted attack. And I'll just leave it at that. But it was not what you guys think. I know some of you guys were saying, hey, was it from the the Will Smith episode? Was it from the night after hour show when you guys were talking with the girls or whatever it may be?
Nah.
And it wasn't, guys. It was actually hate speech from 2 old ass videos. And that was right there made me go, And when we looked into it a little bit further, talk with our YouTube guy and everything else like that.
Man.
Shout out to our guy. We pretty much found it was a targeted attack, guys. And I'm not gonna go too much into detail and even give the perpetrators any type of attention. But all I'm gonna say is that you can't stop us. We're gonna keep doing what we gotta do.
We see you.
And we're just gonna keep helping guys out because at the end of the day, a lot of people watch us. A lot of people, when they don't get our content, they're like, they need it. Like, I'm not trying to say like, oh yeah, we're drug dealers. We're giving you out this FNF dope. No, I'm not saying that. But a lot of people really look forward to the show. We're able to keep a lot of guys from hurting themselves. And, when you take us out for a bit, it's like the people suffer, bro. Because a lot of people enjoy the content and they need it, man. And maybe they're in a rough patch in their life. Maybe they're going through some dark times. Maybe they're going through a divorce. Maybe they got kicked out of their spot. Maybe they're going through a tough breakup. And our content helps a lot of guys like see that there is a light at the end of the tunnel instead of staying in that dark ass tunnel and ending it there. And, for people to to try to cancel us when, honestly, there's not many male spaces, and we're one of the few podcasts that actually stands up to the bullshit and says what it's really like, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to intersexual dynamics between men and women, when it comes to getting your money on point, when it comes to getting on shape, when it comes to improving your mindset in general. We don't sit here and say we're the #1 men's podcast and just talk shit. No, we put a lot of effort into the show, put a lot of effort into planning it out. Hell, we spent like 20 minutes just rehearsing that ninja segment for y'all. So it's like, we really, we really take a lot of pride in making the best content that we can. We upgraded, got some new cameras while we were out, and when people, mass report us on some BS just because of some hate, it's like, bro, what the hell? But we're not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep making the content for y'all, whether we get kicked off YouTube or whatever it is. We ain't going nowhere. We got y'all. So yeah, I mean, that answers some of the questions. I know some of you guys were like, oh, did they get kicked off because of the Will Smith podcast? No, guys, it was actually, we got flagged for 2 old ass videos for hate speech, which is hilarious because when we actually went back and looked at it, we're like, wait, what? There's no hate speech here. What the hell? So yeah. Anyway,
they tried, they failed.
Yeah, they tried,
and it's all good.
Yeah, we're here, man, and we're gonna go on a positive note. And instead of talking shit about people, we're gonna teach you guys when you get in trouble, right? And something happens, right? You might get a stream of income cut off or whatever it may be. This is the importance of having multiple streams of income. And fortunately, like I told y'all before, guys, I'm in real estate, Fresh is in real estate too. And if everything were to go in flames with YouTube, fortunately we have, other streams of income and we can support ourselves. And I want you guys to have that same security too, because when the BS happened, bro, I was more concerned about like you guys than like me personally, like, oh, money, whatever. Cause it's like, bro, you guys know me. I wear the same clothes every day, bro. Like my living expenses are extremely low. And I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about real estate today and, having other assets that you can make money from, so that if some shit does happen to you, God forbid you get fired, you lose a stream of income, whatever, you have other sources that can help support yourself while you go ahead and get that source of income back, or you create another one.
People are like, oh, Fresh, you gotta sell your Lambo. No, I don't. I'm about to buy another one as well. And it's because, guess what? There's a saying called FU money. When you have FU money, it doesn't matter, bro. At that point, you saved up, you invested enough, and if things happen to you, good. You can cover yourself for a couple of months, maybe some years, and also your investments will pay you monthly. So
yeah, and getting kicked off for a week made me realize, like, damn, people could probably benefit from this. So God, because we don't want y'all to go through what we just went through for a week, right? Yeah. It was only a week, right? But it's no big deal. But you do lose a little bit of revenue, you lose a little bit of growth on YouTube. Like, we're more concerned with like growing fast and like the money, so to speak, because all the money we get, a lot of times it gets reinvested right back in. So like for us, the money only matters to make the show better, if that makes sense for you guys, right? So, but like what we actually personally live off of is like way less. Even with Fresh, with the cars and shit like that, he's able. Man, he's a bit.
The finesse game is very strong, guys. Very strong.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he's gotten them in a very creative manner, if you guys know what I'm saying. So, I'll read some of these chats real quick. So I hope that answers some of your guys' questions, guys. I don't want to go too into detail, but that's pretty much what it was, because you guys definitely deserve some answers.
But tomorrow we got a special interview for you guys as well, so sit tuned for that one.
Yep.
It's gonna be fire.
$5 from Celestial Key. We back, baby. Thank you so much. Desmond Montgomery. Fresh, have you spoke to Bam Bam Kevo? I heard about his baby mama. He's gonna be here.
Bam Bam Kevo, man.
He's gonna be here Wednesday, maybe, possibly.
Possibly.
I don't know.
Shout out Kevo, man.
We know. T Smith 86. We lit. Welcome back. FNF crew.
You said it, bro.
What?
Keep it a secret. He's gonna be here tomorrow. Fuck it.
It's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's tomorrow, nigga.
I thought it was. Wait. Oh, tomorrow's Wednesday.
Yes.
I thought it was Tuesday tomorrow.
This nigga, bro.
Well, you already started and fucked it up anyway. Anyhow, so it don't matter.
He'll be here tomorrow.
We'll do it live
to discuss what happened with his baby mama in detail behind the scenes.
And y'all can learn a lesson from it too.
Yeah, yeah.
We lit. Welcome back, FNF crew. Message Chris earlier. You got nothing but love here from 75th Ranger Regiment and 1st SFAB. Fort Benning, Georgia. Keep being the #1 podcast the world needs. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much for your service, my friend.
I'm not gonna lie.
MSC much love.
Like Kevin said,
shout out to all our armed forces.
He busted up the 2 honey packs. I died laughing, bro. The honey packs with the girl, Kayla.
But what are honey packs though?
Okay, so
what? I don't know what happened.
Okay, you know how niggas take Red Bull, and they get lit, and then they go up.
Yeah.
Before you smash a girl, you take some honey packs, and you lit, as in like you got stamina.
What is a honey pack though?
Honey pack. The sex thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I never. I didn't know about
for me, I don't need that.
But yeah, I didn't know.
Whatever works.
The intro was lit and dumb as fuck. Miss you guys. Glad y'all are back. Hey man, shout out to you guys. Jesse Otero, welcome back. Chris, welcome back, guys. Much love from Boston. Shout out to the 617. Abdul 25. That had to be the world's biggest ninja behind the screen. Ramadan Mubarak. Thank you so much. Glad you guys are back. $100 from Red Rabbit. Thank you.
Shout out to you, bro.
And then you know what, Fresh, can you read the rest of these while I get this magic board up?
We got Max Sauce, $5 says, I appreciate y'all the real ones. Merch gang, BBC gang, we up.
Ton of merch gang.
Millie. The Dawn, $5 says, Jada said Will overacted. Yo, the fact that Will went ahead and slapped Chris Rock and Jada's just like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. You overreacted? Bro, that's an
really?
L.
That's crazy,
a huge
man.
L, bro. We got Salah Aminu, that's 10 pounds, says, real ones, hold it down. Shout out to you, bro. And Stardy King, $20 says, good to have you back. When people try to pull you down, it means you're already above them. Also, have you guys thought about creating a Fresh and Fit scholarship? We haven't, but that's not a bad idea at all, though.
That's good.
Honestly, that's pretty good. Steve Valley Kicks, $10 says, I'm tired of being a fat piece of crap. I DM you on Instagram. I need your help. All right. I think DM maybe Myron, but not me. Black Alpha Gaming, $5 says, this is a spoiler alert, bro. Should I read it, Chris?
Yeah. No, don't read it. That's stupid. All right, next.
Joy Boy is
No.
I'm sure you know Kaido about to get that smoke. I won't say who it is. You guys go look into the manga. Chris, $10 says, F the haters. Don't keep pushing P. When are the Legendary Tape Brothers coming back? Should be soon this year. I don't want to say what month, but they'll be here soon. We got as well. Roy Barnes, $5 says, glad you guys are back. Maybe if you guys, since it was just Myron and Unplugged Fit, love you guys' content. Chris, can I get a wrench? Been here since day one.
Yeah.
That's up to Chris. I don't
Yeah.
know.
We'll see.
Metallic 47, $50 says, you're going to be all right. You just stumbled over a stone in the road. It means nothing. Goal lies far beyond this, doesn't it? Don't matter what you can. Replace, fam. Shout out to you, bro. And Angela Martin, £2 says, shout out to Kevin for working hard. BTS.
That's Pina.
Oh, Pina. There you go.
Inside joke for the office.
Oh, from the office?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, cool. Good to go?
Yep.
All right.
A new member, Young Wildin. Shout out to you. Welcome.
Yes, welcome.
We are back on YouTube, man.
Yes, we are back, guys. We are back, and we're happy to be back.
You want to do Fedit and
Oh yeah, we didn't even plug our shit, did we?
yeah, no, we did.
Yeah, man. Fuck it. We're fuck our shit. Plugging our
No,
shit. We're gonna give y'all the value, man.
There you go.
All right, put it on
All
the
right.
screen.
Renee Ortiz, $10. Thank you so much. Mike Sinatra, $5. All prayers to Minister Jap. The gun violence in Chicago is going too far. What?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna go double check on that. $20 from Kant, Metallic 47. How do I stop talking to girls for a period of time and not lose game? You got to practice, my friend.
practice no matter
You
what.
got to stay. You got to stay sharp to some degree.
Just minimize it.
Bitcoin Benito, dude, doing one or two cold approaches, like, you know, if you do one cold approach a day, you'll keep the game up and keep the hose away. No, I'm just kidding. You don't want to keep the hose away, but it'll keep the decay away. Desert Haunter and Preventative Medicine from Rollo Tomasi speaks about his fear of people deleting audible content that don't align with certain group of people. Long live Fresh Fit. Thank you so much. And then, will there be an after-hour show tonight? I appreciate you guys for what y'all do. I'm a 24-year-old engineer making 6 figures. Worked hard to excel in my career. Now I'm grinding in the gym. Thank you guys. Yes, we will be doing an after-hour show tonight. Don't worry about it. I miss y'all. No G shit. Thank you so much. Fresh Fit, get knocked down, but you get right back up. I'm happy to see you guys. These haters should watch your videos to get their money up. Hey, man, we got y'all on all assets, man. We don't just teach you guys how to become womanizers. Teach you guys how to make money too, so that you can become better womanizers. Well, so you don't tolerate bullshit for women, guys. We don't teach you guys to make money so that you spend money on girls and trick off. No, we teach you guys to make money so that you can walk away from girls that don't comply. That's the difference. Sorry, guys. Jada made me report you. Thank you, Will Smith. I appreciate it. Goose Island. These haters trying to flag y'all videos and trying to shut y'all down. Meanwhile, I'm drilling their mother's cheeks in. They worrying about the wrong things. Facts. And then T Grizzly want to come on the show. He said it.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's from GOLD Rodney. Thank you so much, man.
So Grizzly.
And shout out to Grizzly. So
And tomorrow, and then from there, $20 and up.
okay.
Kyle L.
Cal L, the Naruto Ninjas intro was awesome. Glad you guys are back. Shout out to producer Chris and Big Mo. We the best. Thank you so much.
Thanks, fam.
And then, where are the top 5 places to live with the market? Dude, I mean, shit is going crazy, bro.
Florida,
Texas,
Vegas.
Vegas. Nevada in general.
Yeah. Shoot.
New Hampshire, if you like the Northeast.
Would you say Denver or no?
Nah, I wouldn't move to Colorado at this point. A lot of SJWs out there, which means taxes are going to go up.
Okay.
Anytime it's filled with SJWs, it's a wrap for y'all, man.
Uh-oh.
Denver is nice, though. I remember one day I'll have to tell you guys a story. I went out to Denver to go get a fugitive one time. He killed somebody, so we went out there to go get him. Yeah, that's a whole other story from back in the day. And then what's good, Myron and Fresh? Glad to see y'all back. Now we're in for that work. We got y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
And then Mr. Organic, them boys back in town. Shout
Hey,
out to our
Mr.
guys.
Organic in the building.
3 of them.
Mr. Organic pulling up
Yo.
on haters in person.
I was on the phone with him. Yo. So I'm on the phone with Organic. Right? I'm like, bro, tell me what happened with that video. Because I'm like, bro, why are you with this guy, man? Like, what's up? He's like, bro, nigga pulled up on me. I maintain my composure. I told him what it is. And he said, yo, why you talking shit about FNF and our boy Kevo? What's up? He confronted him. So go watch that video. He made it on Spencer Cornelia and him. It's pretty good.
Fair enough. Yeah, I didn't see it, but shout out to our guy Organic, and yeah, I'll just never. It is what it is. People are gonna make hit pieces no matter what.
No matter
so
what.
you can't. It is what it is. Even if you don't say nothing about them, they're just gonna make hit pieces or whatever.
Part of the game.
All right, it's part of the game. So all right, cool.
We're
so
back,
we're gonna
though. We're
talk
back.
to you guys today about making money. Okay.
Oh yeah, let's get it.
So
Might zoom out a little bit, Myron, on camera.
zoom out.
Yep, because I can't see the bottom.
Oh, okay.
There
We
you
got
go.
y'all.
Just a little bit. There you go. Good.
All right,
no,
cool.
no, zoom out a little bit more.
God damn it. All right, my bad, guys.
Don't worry, guys.
I
We
will
do it
zoom out
live.
just a tad here.
There we go.
All right.
All right, we good.
All right, cool. So, all right, so I'm gonna break this down for y'all real quick, okay? Because honestly, this is how I do things nowadays, and while we were going through this BS with YouTube, I was like, damn, like people could probably learn something from this. So I'm gonna walk through this real fast, all right? So normal people, guys, typically trade time for money, to get that 444, aka work for 40 years, live off 40% of their pension for 40 years, and then live off 4% off their capital from retirement, right? And they'll never go broke, even though we got inflation going crazy right now. And typically, what do? They spend earned income to buy liabilities, right? Whether it's a car, it's a house, right? Because if you live in it, it is a liability, right? Clothes, schooling, whatever it may be, put your kids through private school, whatever it is. These are all technically kind of liabilities, guys. Okay. Now, wealthy people, they do something very similar, but typically what they do is they trade value for money, right? With the value that they bring to the world, right? So they take their earned income from the value brought to the world. And a lot of these guys also take their earned income, right? And buy liabilities, whether it's, a Lamborghini.
2 of them.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But no, Fresh was able to get them in a certain way that we'll share one day. We'll share with y'all when we bring our accountant, Steve, here. And we're going to break it down to y'all because there is a way to use it from a tax purpose, for a tax benefit purpose, right? And so this is typically what people, that provide value. This is how they make their money. But typically, it's the same exact thing, man. That one makes money from trading time for money, and the other one makes money for trading value for money, right? And a lot of the times, both of them spend their earned income to buy liabilities. Now, what you should be doing, and this is how I do live my life, guys, okay? You guys see me, I'm dressed like a bum, right? I wear the same crap all the time. Hardcore minimalist. Outside of the studio, my bedroom, I don't have shit. I don't have anything. Girls make fun of me all the time.
Yo,
you got a nightstand.
Y'all think it's a joke?
Limp.
I'll be begging this nigga, yo, buy some clothes, my boy.
Yeah.
Nigga does not want to buy no clothes.
The past few months, man.
What's
Fresh
going on, bro?
I'll tell you guys why. Right now.
Here you go.
So this is what I do. I take my earned income, right? Whether it's through YouTube, Patreon, coaching, my fitness business, whatever it may be, and I save it, right? And what I do is I live off only maybe 10 to 20% of my income, right? But I'm putting here for you guys, you want to live off of 20% if you can, right? And I buy assets, right? And me personally, I told you guys before, I'm pretty diversified. I have real estate, I have cryptocurrency, I have index and ETFs, and I also have precious metals, right? So, and the reason why is so that I could spread the risk among many different markets, right? So if one thing goes down, I'll still be, I don't have all my eggs in one basket. Now, I ain't lying to y'all. Most of my money is in real estate, and I'm going to talk about why I like real estate here in a little bit.
Speaking of money.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to our boy, WT. My first super chat. Glad to see my ninjas back.
Wow.
DeMarco, Chris.
Wow.
Thank you so much,
$500 in the super chat, man.
Shout out to you, WT, man.
Shout out to you,
the
bro.
love, man. Appreciate the love.
Big shout out to you, my boy. There you go.
So what I do, guys, and what I think, if you guys can do it, right, is you want to take your earned income and buy assets. And what is an asset? An asset, guys, is anything that's going to either appreciate with time or can pay some kind of dividend. Basically, it's not going to lose value, okay? It'll or at least at the bare minimum hold value for you, okay? Because we know, thanks to inflation, the dollar's going down. People are pegging inflation right now at about 7%. They estimate it's only going to get worse from here. We got the war with Russia and Ukraine. They're trying to change. We talked about this in detail. I think you guys should watch the show that we did with our boy Coach Red Pill.
Yeah.
And we broke down the petrodollar, okay? And just so you guys understand, the U.S. dollar is backed by Saudi Arabian oil, which is why it's been the world's currency for so long. And right now, there's a bunch of sanctions against Russia right now. And what Russia's trying to do is, and Russia has a lot of natural resources, natural gases, etc. They're trying to switch things over to the ruble. And if that happens, it's going to be a problem. We talked about this in detail with Coach Red Pill, so you guys can go check out that video. It's called The Real Reason Why the Media Won't Tell You What's Really Going On with Russia. And shout out to him. He's been really covering this war well, and he's actually out there in Ukraine, guys. He's in Kharkov.
We heard a bomb go off while we were live with him. I was like, oh crap, you good, bro?
Yeah, the alarms, yeah, the alarms,
crazy.
The war alarms were going off when we were interviewing him, bro. So if y'all want to see what the hell is really going on over there, and we have a pretty deep talk about the petrodollar and everything else like that. But what you guys got to understand is that the U.S. dollar is not in a good place right now with the war in Russia. It ain't gonna help us, and then the sanctions, and then the potential of the petrodollars to go down the tube. Okay. So, because we used to be back on the gold standard, but now it's
not anymore.
Mostly on oil. All right,
internet money.
Exactly. So my thing is, I agree with Grant Cardone on this too. Cash is trash, guys. So you got to take that cash that you earn and put it into an asset that's at least bare minimum going to hold value.
At least.
I don't care if you guys got to buy a Rolex, if you guys got to buy a house, you guys got to buy stocks, crypto, whatever it is.
Something.
Get in something. And honestly, I don't suggest you put all your money into one type of asset class. You should go ahead and put your your money into multiple different types of asset classes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm biased. I think real estate is the best one. I'm gonna talk about here in a second why.
But everyone has their preference.
So so you want to take most of the money that you earn, guys, right, and invest in assets, right? And then these assets are gonna hold your fiat currency's value and or increase, okay, and or potentially give you dividends, which is why now we're gonna transition over to real estate, okay, aka. So real estate, guys, this is why I like real estate so much, okay? So number one, you buy the real estate and it appreciates over time. We know that property value, guys, almost always goes up. You know, there's some years where it goes up slower, some years it goes up faster. Right now, it's real estate is crazy. It's been increasing ridiculously. Rent here in Miami alone has went up 40%, guys, in the past year.
Facts.
Now Miami's one of the most expensive cities to live in.
Goddamn.
It used to be where Miami was like kind of like a golden retreat. No one really knew about it like that. You know, because, you know, you had LA, you had Chicago, you had Boston, you had New York City. All these cities were way more expensive than Miami. Yeah. Now Miami's up there with these other major cities.
I think they've been watching our vlogs, bro.
Probably, yeah.
It's too late.
The moving here has shot up since we told people, bro. A bunch of people that watch us like, yo, I moved to Miami because of y'all. Yeah. And we've been talking about moving to Miami, telling guys since what? Since 2019, we've been telling people 2020?
Yeah, they saw us, yo, I need to come here too.
Yeah.
Even this guy right here, Kareem.
Yeah, what's up to you, man?
Yeah.
So number one, when you buy real estate, it appreciates over time, right? So it's gonna go up. Second, it generates cash flow. Assuming you're not stupid and you work the numbers correctly, you're able to buy a property that's gonna make cash flow. What is cash flow, guys? Well, basically, after you pay all your bills, the mortgage, taxes, water, utilities, whatever it may be, right? You have a little bit of money left over, okay? And bare minimum, guys, you should be always shooting to at least get some kind of cash flow, or at worst, break even.
Yeah.
Okay. If it does not cash flow, just say no. Okay. So it generates some money for you, right? And it pays for itself. And the reason why I say it pays for itself, guys, is because ideally what you're going to do is you're going to put a tenant in there. Okay. And the tenant is going to be paying the mortgage for you. All right. And when he pays the mortgage for you, the house pays for itself. It's appreciating over time, and it's making you money if you do things correctly and you work the numbers. Now, the best way to see, personally, the metric that I use, guys, is cash on cash return. That's what I do, which is basically, to put it nice and simple, it's the amount of money you put in cash, your own capital, versus what you get as a return. Anything over 10% cash on cash is pretty good in this market. But I think, honestly, if you want to be, if you really want to be on point, you want to go 13 to 15 and above. Okay. But depending on what real estate market you're in, like Miami, for example, is extremely competitive. For you to get 10% is good. You know, but if you're in another market, like I also invest in Connecticut, you know, I don't shoot for anything less than 13. I'm trying to get 13 to 15% in Southern Connecticut. So it depends on your market and how competitive it is, but you know, bare minimum 10 in a competitive market. You have anything you want to tell?
Yeah, and just add to this point as well. So, for example, this is the only way I know personally that someone's working a regular job can come into this investment and not pay any rent. So, something called house hacking, where you get a property and it's a multifamily, and you live in one unit, and you rent to either one or two of the units in that property. So let's say you got 3 in here, right? You got three unit property, you live in one, you rent out the other 2. You can live for free in that unit because other tenants are paying the mortgage down. And after that, you build equity because each time they pay, you know, the equity payment, guess what? You're living for free, 1, and in 2, depending on the mortgage, you don't really lose. Yep. So you live for free basically off your tenants.
And here's the other beauty too. While you live for free, you can save money.
Yep.
Right? Save that money while you're simultaneously building equity in the home, and then you can take that money that you're saving and use it to put a down payment on another house.
So imagine, right? You're paying your rent $1,500, but guess what? Now you're not paying any money because tenants are covering your rent. So that $1,500 that you had before, you could either have it for savings, investments, or even to splurge a little bit. But guess what? Now you have money in your hand ready to spend.
Yeah, man. And honestly, guys, the biggest expense for most Americans is your living expense.
And a car payment.
And a car payment. So let's say you don't have a car, right? And I'll tell you guys this. You guys can make fun of me, but and Fresh knows this. I had my 2002 Honda, and I still have it to this day since I was an agent in fucking Laredo, Texas.
Bro, I was dead, bro. All right? I don't know what is going on with this guy, bro.
I drove it one time. I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna die.
Yo, he be like, yo, go take the car to Best Buy. Nigga, what? There's no brakes on this car.
You're right. There was no brakes.
Yo, when we moved into the Panorama, it was a car that we used when we first came to Panorama. It was a car that I used to move in. So, and I still have it. I got to send back up to Connecticut because I had issues. I didn't want to get rid of it.
Burn that shit, man.
But we still have it.
Yo, put it into a box.
Nah, man, I ain't get rid of it, bro. I drove that car from Connecticut to Georgia when I did the Agent Academy. Then I drove it from Georgia all the way to Laredo, Texas, then back to Miami.
Bro,
so I had it forever.
I drove it one time.
Granted, guys, keep in mind, you know, when I lived in when I had this car, I had a take home car because when you work for the feds, right, as an investigator, they give you a take home car. So I was driving my G ride everywhere, right, to go to work and shit like that. And then I lived in Brickell, so I walked everywhere. So I didn't need my personal car. I rarely drove that shit. I remember sometimes the battery would die because I would rarely drive it.
Yo, you could tell he had a white influence in his life. Because that's only shit what white boys do, honestly.
Yeah, well,
so,
hey, man,
it's what it is, bro.
Shout out to my guys from Northeastern, man. We they taught me well. And then we got Royal Skate, $50. Glad to see you guys back. Thank you so much for
shout out to you, bro.
So yeah, guys. So we were at so you buy the property, it appreciates over time, it generates you cash flow, right? Assuming you do your numbers correctly, then it pays for itself, and then you're getting something magical called equity, okay, which is basically the value that you have built up in the home. All right, and then you can tap into that equity to get more cash to buy another house.
Yep.
Okay, you could do something. You could do a cash out refinance. You could do a home equity line of credit, right? A HELOC. And I know some of you guys are probably wondering, well, hold on, a HELOC, right? And we can get into this on another episode with in more detail as far as like finding options, ways to get money out of your house. But a HELOC, guys, is basically take a whole line of credit on your property. And I know some of you guys are saying, well, hold on, how do you get a HELOC on an investment property? Some banks do let you do it. Like for example, TD Bank will let you do a HELOC on investment property, and then there's some other financiers that will let you do it as well. But most conventional banks, I ain't gonna lie to you, they're not gonna let you do a HELOC on an investment property.
Yeah, not anymore.
It's seen as risky, and you can basically take up to somewhere between 70-80% of the value, and take that money out in cash. We'll take it out in cash, and you have like a line of credit that you can use at any time when you want to get a property. Yep. Okay, or you can do the cash out refinance, which is also very similar, but it's a one-time thing, right? It's not like a revolving line of credit that you always have. You take that money out, and it's a non-taxable event, which is fucking awesome, right? Let's say you have $100,000 equity in your home. You could pull out 70% of it, 70 to 80%, depending on the bank that you do the refinance with. Take that money out cash, right? Put it into your checkings account, use it to do a down payment on another property, and then bang, roll that money into another property, and it's a non-taxable event, which is crazy, guys. And when you look at all the benefits that real estate gives you, this is why the rich stay rich, and they just stay rich, bro, because they have real estate. Because real estate, 95% of millionaires, guys, have real estate. Okay, so the other thing too, which I'm going to go.
We didn't even mention tax benefits.
I was going to talk about that just right now. So let's talk about tax benefits real quick, guys. Okay,
sheesh,
because this is really, really important stuff right here. So we all know that Uncle Sam wants to take your money at all times, right?
Sam.
He wants to, and I see you, bro. I know you want to take our money, but you know what? I'm going to teach people how to not evade taxes. Legally. Avoid it legally, right? Okay. Yeah. So
allegedly.
And I want you guys to watch the debate that Hillary Clinton had with our boy Trump. And she was like, he doesn't pay taxes. He doesn't pay taxes. And you know what he said? Here, put the camera on me, really. He goes, in the normal Trump voice, he goes, because I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, and it's true. You look at guys like Donald Trump, Robert Kiyosaki, Grant Cardone, etc. These real estate moguls, man. Jeff Bezos. Does he have real estate too? He probably does.
Yeah, all the warehouses.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, commercial taxes.
So when you have a lot of real estate like that, guys, you're able to save on taxes. Now, you guys are probably wondering, why are these guys that have a lot of money able to get away with like paying little to no taxes? This is bullshit. Well, let me break it down for y'all how the tax code in the United States works. All right. So the U.S. government, guys, wants to incentivize, right, entrepreneurs, okay? Because entrepreneurs are the backbone of the U.S. economy because they create jobs and they create housing, right? Assuming you're a real estate mogul, whatever it may be. So if you can do these two things right here, the third thing that's going to be is tax benefits. Number one, you create jobs. Number two, you provide housing. If you're able to do both of these, one or if not both of these things, you're going to get huge tax benefits. Yep. Okay? Look at Grant Cardone, his business, Cardone Capital. Look at Trump with Trump Towers. Look at Robert Kiyosaki, right? These guys manage a whole bunch of real estate and they house a bunch of people and they also provide jobs. So the U.S. government's like, okay, you're stimulating the economy. You're creating a strong infrastructure for the United States to continue to be a world power. We are going to give you great tax benefits. And the next thing you know, Elon Musk, etc. These guys pay little to nothing in taxes because they create revenue for the economy. They keep the economy strong, okay? The United States was built upon the backs of small businesses, okay? So this is why real estate moguls save so much money, guys. So now, am I telling y'all, quit your day job, okay? Become an entrepreneur. No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that you can start the process, okay? Where whether it's, you start a small little real estate LLC and, you start procuring property nice and slowly, or you start a side business that you use to generate some income and get some good tax write-offs. Because when you're an entrepreneur and you have a business, you're able to write things off far more aggressively than being an employee. Because here's the thing, guys, when you're an employee, and this is where most people are right here, okay? They trade their time for money. They get that 444, right? Wendy's. 444, 444. Right? And
shut up, Blueface.
So here's the thing. The government punishes you for being an employee. Why? Because you're just a worker, okay? They want you to spend money, all right? Your earned income on liabilities because it keeps the economy going. So what are they going to do? They're going to tax you at a high rate, especially if you're making over $88,000 per year, okay? And you're a single guy with no kids or a single woman with no kids. They're going to destroy you, and they're going to start taking more of your money because they're looking at it like, yo, listen, you're taking from the economy. You're a consumer. You're not providing jobs. You're not providing housing. So we're going to tax you at a higher rate. Okay? Guys, I won't go into crazy details because I'm going to do it with Steve. But I will tell you right now, guys, that I'm going to pay just about as much taxes this year when I was an agent. Okay? When I was an agent, you guys could look this shit up on the internet. There's nothing special about it. You can look up an FBI agent salary, Homeland Security, DEA, whatever. We all get paid the same thing. The job series is called 1811. Feel free to search it, okay? 1811, I was working in Miami from 2018 to 2020. I think my gross salary was around $120,000, $130,000 per year, okay? You can look it up, gsa.gov, search GS scale, and you can look all this shit up. It's all public. Government salaries are always public, okay? I was taking home about $7,000 per month after taxes, okay? So they were taking like 30, 40 grand from me, maybe if not more. I'm going to be paying right around that amount now as an entrepreneur, making way more money. Hold on. Do you guys hear that? And I'm going to break this down for y'all with my QuickBooks and my account just to show you guys like the importance of like having real estate and having starting your own business. I am paying pretty much the same amount of taxes this year, okay, that I paid when I worked for the government as an agent, okay? Because I was an employee then, and they used to take me my taxes at a higher rate. Versus now, as an entrepreneur that owns real estate and invests back into the business aggressively, I was able, right, to decrease my liability, aka decrease my I was able to decrease my earned income, which in turn decreased my taxable liability. And then, bam, I'm paying less taxes because I'm investing into the business and into real estate, which I was able to write off the depreciation and then also something else called cost segregation. And we broke this down in detail with our accountant Steve. Okay, guys, and depreciation is basically the value of the property goes, the wear and tear on the house, you can write that off over 27 and a half years if it's commercial. And then I think 27.5 years if it's residential, and then 37 years over commercial. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a commercial guy. I'm a residential guy.
Man, the video, bro. You're not going to learn this in school. Sometimes your parents like the video, man. It's dropping some gems here. And look, if you want to go to the very extreme of not paying taxes, move to Puerto Rico. Like our friend over here, once again. Shout out Kareem on the coach, man.
Hey, shout out to him, man. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta give him the mic real quick if he's gonna. Well, Mo will set him up in a second because he had something I want you guys to hear. So back to what I was saying. So you could write off depreciation, guys. Then something called cost segregation, which is huge tax benefits because cost segregation allows you to write off depreciation on certain parts of the house that aren't structural over 5 years. So that means you can aggressively write off each thing in the real estate property at a higher rate because it's over 5 years versus 27 and a half years. And then there's some situations where you can take that tax deduction up front. Okay, guys? So this is how, like, little strategies like this, guys, is how real estate moguls and the wealthy stay rich because they understand that their biggest asset is continuing to invest in real estate, their business, and other asset classes. And unfortunately, this is the one thing I don't like about crypto, ETFs, index funds, etc. You can't write any of that stuff off, man. Right? At least in my knowledge right now. Maybe crypto in the future will probably give some kind of tax benefits. But as of right now, from what I understand, when it comes to index funds, ETFs, etc., you can't really write them off unless you got like an IRA, right? Or you got like a retirement account, right? That'll help you. But it's not going to give you the same amount of tax benefits as buying real estate, guys.
I think most of them move to Puerto Rico.
Or you could do you could do the Puerto Rico
like,
too.
Like Logan Paul.
You had some, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah. So I said income tax.
Bam.
Related to what you just said, the key is you can use aka crypto, something like that, or investment as a collateral, so you can borrow your money.
Can you guys hear him?
Oh, you gotta. Okay, I gotta turn that on right there. I'll get it after. Don't worry. Okay. All right, then sorry guys. We every weekend
do it live.
we turn everything off. I turn everything off so they don't die. So we have a whole other system set up over there by the couch. My bad, guys. Mo's gonna turn it on though. But
Earthquake.
back to he said fucking earthquake. But what I was gonna say, guys, is this is personally why I like real estate, because of all the tax benefits. And I only went over some basic stuff, depreciation, cost segregation. This is easy stuff, right?
There's so much information on YouTube as well, guys. This is like the foundation of it, but like there's a lot to learn on YouTube.
Yeah. And we went in detail on this stuff, guys, with our episode with Steve. But yeah, man, this is why. Now, you guys are probably wondering, well, real estate, how the hell do I get it? Well, number one, guys, you gotta have good credit, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta have good credit. Fresh. And
we recommend.
Speaking of which, yeah, Chris, can you pull that up real fast? Shout out to our guys over at Identity IQ, by the way.
Man.
All right. And guys, I was able to get 7 real estate properties last year on the back of having good credit. Okay. When I worked for the government, I always paid my bills on time. I always made sure I always made sure my credit utilization was under 30%. Okay. Better if you can get it under 20, and then even better if you can get it under 10. Right. And having your credit score at a good rate is going to allow you, okay, to get real estate property putting down, smaller amounts, right?
Yep.
Whether you're going to do an FHA loan or you're going to do an investor type loan where you're, putting down 20%, 25%, whatever it may be, so you can get more favorable rates. You got to keep your credit score high, guys. You want to tell them a little bit about how you were able to get your first property?
So, guys, when I first came to America, I knew one thing: credit is very important. And I read books on credit, YouTube videos on credit. My family told me about credit, and that led me on a journey to get my credit score up. So I went from 0 to 780 in less than a year. And what happened was that I understood that with credit, I can get a good job, I can get housing, I can get cars, whatever you need with credit, you can get. I can get loans as well for businesses. So the point is that, like, regarding credit, guys, if you don't understand credit at this point, you need to learn ASAP. And with Identity IQ, you can see here credit monitoring as well, identity theft. And then once again, regarding real estate, guys, if you need credit, think about this. If you're working a job, you make a minimum wage, that's one thing. But at the same time, with credit, if you get enough money saved up, you can get a credit loan and then get a property. So it's very important, man.
Yeah, man. And the thing is, guys, is that if you control your credit, you control your future, bro. And the reality, guys, is that if you live in a first world country and you want to get real tangible assets, you're going to have good credit, because more than likely, you're not going to have $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, up to $1 million in capital to be able to invest in real estate. You're going to have to put down a down payment of some degree, whether it's through an FHA loan and it's 3.5%, or it's 5%, or it's all the way up to 20 to 25%. You're going to need credit to be able to get the banks to give you the loan. You're going to need a good credit score.
Even my 2 Lambos, I didn't pay for them cash. I used credit. I'm not going to spend my own money on the cars. I'm going to spend a little bit, get some credit line, and then get the car. So that's what it is, man.
And the thing is, guys, and we've talked about this on our credit card episodes. If you don't have good credit, right, I would rather have good credit and less capital than have more capital but shitty credit.
Yep.
Because if you got crappy credit, you can't really buy assets like that. You're not going to be able to buy a car, really. You're not going to be able to buy, or if you do buy a car, they're going to make you put down more, and they're going to give you terrible interest rates.
The worst rates possible you're going to get, like for housing, for cars.
Not worth buying it.
Yeah. And it's more like, your life depends on credit. Sorry to say, credit is important for your vital life in this case. So
yeah. So if you guys want to be and shout out to Identity IQ, guys, they're our sponsor, and you get to track your credit. You get to see if someone is stealing your identity, which in today's day and age,
I had one too. I remember I had my Range Rover parked outside my house, and someone broke into it, took my wallet, and I know it's dumb. I had my social security card in there. It was stupid.
You stupid.
But the point is that, like,
really, you had your social security card in there?
Stupid.
Shut up, man.
Damn.
But they took my card and they stole my identity. I didn't even know what was happening. Luckily, I had a monitoring service that told me, hey, someone's using your credit card in Best Buy, using it for loans. I was able to deal with that right there on the spot. If not, I'd have been luck, because guess what? That same month, I was about to go buy a property, but they were using my credit, and if I didn't know, it'd have been a bad credit for me, because they're using the credit score and
got a decline on loan.
It messed me up. Yep.
And guys, like, and I'll tell you guys this too from my prior experience. Scamming is one of the fastest growing crimes in the United States right now. Okay, when I was still an agent and everything like that, we were arresting people for fraud and scamming more than for drug trafficking. Like, times have changed, guys. People are catching on, bro. You do way more time for selling drugs, dealing firearms, whatever it may be, but you'll only do a fraction of that time if you do credit card theft, identity theft, etc. With the emergence of the dark web, the internet, etc., these are the fastest growing crimes. and you need to be able to protect your identity, guys, because nowadays, if someone has your name and social security card, they could do or social security number, they could do way more damage than anything else.
They get a job.
They get a job on your name, steal your shit. Crazy, bro. And you don't want someone applying for mortgages or anything else like that under your name, and then all of a sudden now you got like $300, $400, $500,000 in debt, and you go into, and then the credit bureaus give you a huge ding on your credit score, and you're not able to get a loan. You got to go into bankruptcy.
It's harder to fight it than actually prevent it. So just prevent it from the very beginning.
Yeah, guys. So again, and here's the thing, bro. This isn't just us. Oh, get an identity IQ. You don't got to get an identity IQ. You guys could do what you want to do. But my point is this: you need to monitor your credit. Okay. If you guys go through us, you get a little bit of a discount. Shout out to Identity IQ, use our code. But if not, whether you do it through Identity IQ guys, or you do it through some other type of service, you need to monitor your credit. You need to make sure no one else is using your stuff. And especially if you're trying to buy an asset like hard real estate or whatever it may be, commercial property, whatever, you need to have your credit score up on point. And some of you guys don't even know what your credit score is, which is scary to me.
Yo, at least get Credit Karma so you can see what it is, bro.
Get something.
At least get that, bro.
Get something, guys.
That's important.
You know what I'm saying?
One more thing, though. We have some presents to give away for the actual contest that we had.
Yes.
So
Mo's on top of that, guys.
Yeah.
And we're going to be mailing them out this month or next.
The PS5.
The PS5, the Rolex.
The trip to Miami.
Uh-huh.
And the AirPods.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, guys. And don't worry, we're on it. We just had to look at all the all the people, because we had a lot of submissions.
A lot of entries.
But Mo is on top of it. He's going to take care of that. So we're going to make sure we mail the stuff out this month or no later than May. All right, and we apologize for the delay. As you guys know, we had a bunch of stuff going
and Rod,
on.
I'm going to hand deliver your Switch to you in Dallas, Texas.
Yes, we're in Dallas.
There you go.
So yeah, but guys, so I say all that to say that when it comes to getting real estate, your credit score is critical to getting it, man. At least so that you can get favorable rates. You don't want to be paying crazy interest rates on a home over 30 years.
Yo,
Crazy.
You know how bad it was? I met a friend of mine, right, back in the day, and he had a Toyota Camry, 2002, I believe, right? He was paying $400 for that car.
Mm-hmm.
I had a brand new Hyundai Elantra, right? 2019, whatever, right? Yo, I was paying $200. That's how crazy the interest rate was. He had an 02 Toyota.
Yep.
I had a 2019 car, paying $200 less than him. It's all about the rate, guys. All about the rate.
Yeah, man. And just to give you guys a quick little thing on how credit works, man. So number one is on-time payments. Number two is credit utilization.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are the two most important things. All right. Everything else kind of falls under, time of credit lines being open, amount of accounts open, all that other stuff.
Paying
the two biggest things are on-time payments and then utilization. You want to keep it bare minimum, guys, under 30%, ideally under 20%, and if you can, under 10%. That's gonna keep your credit score at the highest level, okay? And then also, little trick, we've talked to you guys about this before, but some of you guys are new to our channel. What you should do is, let's say you have a credit card that's open, right? Just ask for a line increase, guys. Yeah. Always ask for a line increase, whether you do it
a phone call,
or you do it on the app, whatever it may be. Because what's going to happen is, let's say you have a credit limit of $1,000, but you have a $500 balance on it. Well, you've used 50% of your credit utilization, and that is going to negatively impact your credit score significantly, because we know credit utilization is a pretty important component of your overall credit score. But if you call the credit card company and say, hey, listen, guys, I want my credit score to be, I want my credit limit to be $2,000, or I earn this much more money, or I want it up to $3,000. Guess what? Let's say it goes up to $2,000. Now that 50% credit utilization is now down to 25%. Yep. So it's not going to impact your credit score as much. Okay. So sometimes simply increasing your credit limit is going to help you with improving your credit score, guys. All right. So that's another trick that you can do. And then if they decline you, right, what you could do, if you do it on the app and they decline you, call them directly and then ask for it. And then what you can also do is one more pro tip is, if they say no, or if you say, hey, listen, guys, you could just be like, hey, let's say you have an Amex card, right? And we know Chase is their main competitor. Hey, guys, I got this Amex with you guys, and, I want to stay with you guys, but Chase sent me an offer, and they want me to open a line with them, but I don't really want to do it. But they are offering me, right, a higher credit limit, right, whatever it may be. And you say, I want my credit limit to be increased with this, so I don't go to them. And what's going to happen is, if you mention their competitor, they're probably, even if they would normally not approve you, they don't want to lose you to their competitor. So they're going to say, okay, let me see what I can do. And then I've seen it happen many times where, even if they weren't going to approve you before, but you mentioned their competitor, they're like, fuck it. And they wanted to keep your business. Because remember, guys, their credit card companies make money off of you, right, by you paying interest. They want to keep you as a customer. The smart thing to do is you get your credit card, right, from them that gives you some kind of benefits, whether it's a travel card, cashback card, whatever it may be. You spend the money, right? You charge everything on that credit card and then pay it off at the full. They don't make no interest off you, and you get all the points for free. It's free money. If you guys are paying with cash, yo, hold on. I gotta really buckle down because this shit gets me mad. I could already feel my veins popping. Yo, if you are paying for anything with cash or a debit card or fucking gold or silver, I don't fucking care. You are fucking stupid. Stupid. There are credit cards out here that literally reward you for buying things that you were already going to buy anyway. They give you points. All right. I know, Mo, you might have to turn down the volume, but I really got to hammer this home. Do not ever use cash or debit to buy things. It's the dumbest thing you could fucking do. You can get free money by using a credit card. Guys, I charge everything on my credit card. I can't even remember the last time I paid for something in cash. It burns me if I pay in cash. My debit card is collecting dust. You need to pay with credit cards. Now, obviously, don't be an idiot and put yourself in debt. Don't spend more than you make. But if you were going to buy groceries anyway, or if you're going to buy, things for the house or whatever it is, use a credit card that gives you points back. Yeah. I don't care if it's a standard cashback card. Okay, get some kind of card that's going to benefit you. Even if you don't travel like that, get a cashback card. And we talk about this in detail.
Basically, he's saying all your expenses that you're going to spend anyway for your regular monthly expenses, you put on your credit card and you get points with that.
Free money!
And with the points, you can go on plane rides, you can get money back, cash back, you can get like even toys or like events. So it's pretty dope.
It's free money, guys, okay? The credit card companies do not want you to know this. They want you to use their card, okay? Max it out. Well, don't max it out, but they want you to use it, right? 50% utilization so that they can go ahead and trigger their little algorithms and be like, oh, okay, but he's a high risk spender. Oh, no. That's another reason why you want to keep your utilization down too, guys, because they have algorithms in place where if you start spending excessively at a certain point, you go over 50% of utilization, they start to consider you a high risk spender and or user. So that's when your card might get declined, even though you're nowhere near the limit, whatever it may be, depending on how you're spending, how erratic it may be. That's when the fraud alerts start coming. So this is why it's so important, guys, to keep your utilization low, okay? Use the card to purchase things, but always pay it in full every month so that you don't pay any interest and get free points, get free money, whatever it is. If you guys aren't travelers, it's fine. Get a cashback card. They got cashback cards, guys, that give you up to 2% cash back. Some credit cards give you 5% cash back depending on if you buy them in certain, if you buy in a certain area or you buy a certain type of item, okay? Yeah. Whether it's at a grocery store, gas stations, whatever it may be. Depending on how you spend, guys, you can go ahead and get a cashback card based on what you do.
Talking about that as well in our other Money Mondays.
Go check our other Money Monday episodes, guys, where we talk about different credit cards. We did an episode on the best cashback cards. We did an episode on the best travel credit cards. We did an episode on the best business credit cards. Yeah. We did an episode on the best overall credit cards. We even did an episode on the best beginner credit cards if you have no credit or a really terrible score. Secured credit cards to get your credit score up. We teach you guys a whole bunch of stuff for free.
And there's a very good book by Liz Weston called Your Credit Score. Read that book. It's amazing.
So whether you guys go with Identity IQ, right, or you use some other monitoring service, my point is this. The main takeaway here, guys, is that your credit is important. I need you guys to figure out what your credit score is. Get that bitch up to at least the mid 700s. Okay, I know they say 680. No, man, 680 is poverty. Like you're gonna barely get approved for loans with that. Okay, especially in today's competitive real estate market. If you want to get an good interest rate and actually be able to, get get some of these properties, you need to get your credit score up, guys. Okay.
And guys say, yo, Fresh, I want to live your lifestyle. Just so you know, my life is built on credit. I keep my money and I use other people's money to get what I want. So
yes,
there you go,
guys. And we're gonna do an episode on this too. OPM. You can use credit to buy real estate.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and get a cash advance on some of these credit cards, pay like a 4% fee, which is nothing. You can take out like $50,000, the limit on the card. And yes, is this going to fuck up utilization? Yes, it will. But you can use it to procure a real estate property, which pays you money and pay that back. So if you know how to, this is the importance of having a good credit score. Because if you have a good credit score, guys, you can go ahead and borrow other people's money to buy yourself assets that are going to pay you money, more money, that are going to create wealth for you. Yeah. Okay. Because if you use someone else's money, all you're doing is using someone else's money to procure an asset that is now under your control, okay, that you can get tax benefits from, that's making you money, that's appreciating over time. See what I'm talking about? This is how you finesse. This is how the rich stay rich, man. They do shit like this. They don't go around and buy fucking dumbass clothes or expensive ass cars. No offense, Fresh, right? They go ahead, right? Well, Fresh is able to do it in a certain way. Okay, guys, like you regular guys, you shouldn't be doing that shit. You regular dudes like that aren't influencers or whatever, you should not be doing that shit. Regular guys, you should be taking that money, okay, buying assets, Let those assets pay you back. And then once you have assets and it's paying you passive income, that's when you can go buy the stupid shit. You can go buy the cars, the nice clothes, whatever. Okay. Just so you guys, go ahead.
I'll never forget. We did an interview with Robert Kiyosaki, and he said during the interview, he said, I knew I made it when I had over $1 billion in debt. Not bad debt, good debt, which is real estate, other assets. And it's kind of like he understood having other people's money work for him meant true freedom for himself. And he has all his money. He has over $1 billion in debt. Powerful, man.
Yeah.
Powerful.
You guys, the key is you want to use other people's money to get yourself an asset that makes you money, that gives you incredible tax benefits, which lowers your taxable income, which then in turn lowers your liability. And then bang, you are not liable for as many taxes, and you could pay, right, less in taxes legally, of course. This is not tax evasion, guys. This is being intelligent and understanding that if you buy the right assets, you can go ahead and minimize your tax liability. You do not want to be here where most people are, trading time for money and then spending their earned income because they don't have any other income stream. They're only working to make their money to go ahead and buy a bunch of stupid shit that they don't need to impress people they don't even like. Okay. And even if you are dual money, you still don't want to be taking earned income and buying liabilities. You want to be right here. Earned income buys you assets. Those assets pay you back a dividend. Then you can go ahead and take those assets that pay you dividends. Now you can go ahead and buy dumbass liabilities if you want, because it's recurring income, because you've built a well of wealth that you can consistently get water from at all times.
Bro, I was at my old job trading time for money, bro. And I was like, bro, I'm an immigrant. I've only been here 5 years. How the hell are you here 40 years, 20 years plus, and you're still working a job? That's just scary as hell to me. I had to find a way out. And luckily, once you go to the wealthy people trading value for money, that's when you really understand, you know what? I have power in my hands. I don't have to settle for anyone else's business plan. So,
because most people are right here, guys, right? Most people are right here in this bracket and they stay stuck. And then some people break out of this, become entrepreneurs, real estate investors, whatever it may be, and get here. But then they still, whether they lose the motivation or whatever, and they still spend their earned income to buy liabilities. You want to get here, man, where your assets are basically paying for your liabilities, and then you're able to take that earned income that you make and keep buying more and more assets. Then at some point, you're going to get to a point where your dividends are going to exceed your earned income. And then you could eventually just chill and not to do anything. And then you're good because it's money that's coming in all the time. Yeah. So I'll give you guys an example. Last year, right, I went very aggressive. I bought a bunch of properties. I bought 7 properties, right? Those properties, guys, bring me about $11,700 a month. Okay. So if I don't want to, I could stop working. I'll be okay. I have a very low cost of living for me. But, I enjoy doing the podcast. I enjoy giving you all this knowledge. Right, giving you guys this value, whether it's from my former career with being a federal agent, or giving y'all advice on womanizing or making money or getting in shape, whatever it is. I really enjoy doing this. So we're just going to keep going and going and going. So I'm taking that earned income and investing it right back into assets and then teaching you guys how I do it. So this is why, you want to be in a position where you're making money while you sleep. You're not going to build wealth until you figure out how to make money while you sleep, guys. And this is why this past week, while we're banned off YouTube, I was cool. I wasn't sweating. I was like, man, this kind of sucks. I was more mad for you guys than like myself. I'm like, whatever. If everything fell down tomorrow, I'd be okay, because I was able to build a portfolio which pays me enough money where I've replaced my government salary pretty much at this point. I'm able to get tax benefits and I'm chilling. I'm okay. But I'm going to continue I want to build that portfolio up, obviously, get it up even more and more. I have a financial goal to hit with my real estate, but this is where I want you guys to be, where if something happens to you, you're like, I got my assets. I'm all right.
Yeah.
Right.
Myron, if I may, there's a couple of things I want to piggyback on, because it's funny. This is actually what I do. I teach people how to become financially free. What you're describing here is reaching what I call escape velocity. In other words, you get to a certain point where the free cash flow that you're generating is substantially enough that whether you work or not is basically optional. You're basically working for free, so to speak. And number 2, very important, why credit is so important. Actually, the number 1 reason is activity. People don't understand. Banks make a lot more money with the merchant. They want to see activity. Utilization is nice, but if you have activity, a lot of it in and out, this is how the algorithm is going to start giving you loan offers and different things like that. Yes. So you're going to be able to have those things. And why I tell all my friends and people that I coach why credit is important is because it tests your level of discipline. It tells you, I call it the discipline score. This is what makes the difference, because if you can't handle a little bit of money, you're gonna fuck up with big money, right? And
Sure.
I get to a point, like I was telling Fresh, for a whole week, we have our crew, we call it Money Grows on Trees, but I show him why I'm able to do that, because I reach financial freedom, because I've delayed that gratification, build it up to a point where the cash flow is so crazy, it's like $15,000 a day, and then now I can just do whatever. But I had to grind it out. I had to build it up over time. I had to delay that gratification and show the way why, because it's not just the difference between good debt and bad debt is good debt buys you asset that generate free cash flow. That's the key, because not every asset cash flows.
Yes.
You see, that's really the key. And to piggyback on the crypto thing that you mentioned, it's cool. We'll need to talk. It's gonna be awesome, because I literally have the crypto coin. That's literally the real estate. It's like you and now the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't know at this point if there's a coin. But
it's insane to have it all here. The difference is mine is doing 40% APY, because I used to do real estate. I'm a numbers guy. I was like 10%, 40%, 10%, 40%. I'm like, no. And less headache because it's passive, right? Because Grant Cardone was actually my mentor, indirectly. 10X Rule is my favorite book. I started sales. I've done door-to-door. Personal development is key. When you have a little bit of money, you invest in yourself first, so then you can become better, make more money, increase that top line, so then you can invest. Because I've been where you are, funny enough, making almost $200,000, and literally you make 20 grand a month, guys, you're going home with 11 or 10 if you're lucky. You know what I mean? Obviously, because in the Northeast, because Boston as well, funny enough, family went to Northeastern. It's like it's hilarious. But everything is connected. But because I took that money and invested at a compounding rate, delay that gratification, so I can make sure that I can afford things, right? I have this good example that I use. My car, I bought a Tesla, and I told people, everybody like the story of the Tesla, but they don't understand that it took me actually 3 years to get it, meaning I could afford it year one. But my definition of affordability is when you make a big purchase, and that's for you guys, pro tip, the big purchase should never be more than 5 to 10% of your net worth. Let me say that again. Very important. Big purchase, really nice car, big house. I don't care if it's your dream house, whatever. Wait, make sure it's at least 10% or less. And if it's more than that, you need to make more money, because you want to buy the thing and then don't have to stress about it. Because there's going to be a lot of hidden costs, maintenance costs, maintaining a house, because a house is not an asset, it's a liability. Same thing with the car. You want to be able to buy it and then don't have to worry about it. So I waited an extra 3 years total to then, when I bought the Tesla that I wanted, which was a dream car, fully loaded, whatever, it was like no big deal. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't want to get teased. You don't want to buy something, like it, use it, and then, hey, you get repo. Because then you get a big setback. Make sense? Because I see that too many times. Some of my early friends, doctors, they want the house and picket fence, and they get lied to. They get $100K, they park in a house right away. Instead of like, I say, no, bro, I can take you $100K. We can turn that to $1 million. And then you can put the 10%, $100K into your down payment of your house. You just need to delay that gratification.
That's a good advice, yo. It's funny because
I like that. That's a very good rule of thumb. You're not going to go broke if you take a big purchase and it's less than 10% of your net worth.
Exactly.
And it's funny because I met him in the club, right? I'm like, bro, you're capping. 15K a day, you're a full cap. Yo, when I saw his phone and I saw the receipts and I saw 15, 12, 13, I'm like, bro, holy shit, this guy's doing his thing. And look at my story on Instagram. Every night he pops bottles, at least 10,
bro, like,
20K at
least,
night.
Yo,
money goes on trees, man. Shout out to Jerry, shout out to Simba, shout out to my boy Kareem, killing it, man.
And here's the cool thing, because I told Fresh, and that's important. That's another thing with me personally, because I'm from Central Africa originally. I speak French. Is that validity is my favorite word in the English dictionary. I told Fresh, watch, I'm gonna make money grows on trees 7 days in a row. Today we are day number 9. Myron, I want to party with you too. So tonight we're gonna get that done.
Not yet.
Because I wanted to make sure, because everybody's busy, right? And people that actually care, because I watch the show every now and then when I can. Because talk is cheap. I had to show the receipt, pay attention, and then it's like, let me show you how I do this. Because the crazy part is, and then to piggyback to Myron, is that the money that I spend the next day, I get it all back. Just in interest, passive. So it's not even like I'm out there wasting money. Again, at the early graduation, create the flow. So when I spend the money, it's like I never really lose it, because the next day my interest kicked in. So for the crypto that I'm talking about, I don't know if you want to talk about it now, but it's very, very important to see that. And one more thing, for the crypto, there is a way to take the cash out without taxable event. It's the same thing like in the real world, how big
Like cash out refinance?
Yes, or like, for example, somebody like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, what do? They take their stock and they put it as a collateral. When you have multi-billion dollars, you don't want to crash the market, you don't want to crash your own stock. What do you do is you use that. The bank would take that as a collateral, those stocks. So you can put like $100 million worth of stock, and then the bank will give you a $50 million loan. And then you can just do whatever you want with it. So in other words, you can literally just live your lifestyle, almost never pay it back. It's okay. You got great credit. You're probably going to get like 1% fee or whatever it might be. But if you keep growing that stack, the 100 mil becomes $1 billion or $2 billion. Even if you live on borrowed money, but you'd never pay tax legally. And then if there is a liquidity event, meaning you made a bad move, you lost the 50 mil, then you sell the stock. Then you pay back the stuff. So no matter what, there's a liquidation, but you're protected. You don't end up like losing all of what you have. And I know something like that in crypto, when you can put your crypto as a collateral to then be able to get money.
Listen, man, money grows on trees. Shout to Kareem, man. This was some good gems here.
And yeah, man, you guys just like hearing a bunch of different, strategies, but this is why, guys, wealthy people stay wealthy, because they have they understand their asset class. They understand how to, here's a trick. As long as you understand your asset class and you're able to figure out a way where that asset class pays you some kind of money back, and then on top of that, it either appreciates or at worst, holds its value, right? And then on top of that, it gives you some kind of tax benefit. It's a W, man, all the way. So, but the point is, guys, is that having good credit is going to be the foundation. So you can go ahead and get any of these different asset classes. Now, crypto is one of the few asset classes where you don't necessarily have to have good credit to get in, but it ain't going to hurt you, to have good credit, because it's going to allow you to be able to get other assets.
People need to rethink how they think about credit. Again, guys, look at that. This is your discipline score. Take massive accountability, because if it's low, it's that you lack discipline. Because it, like Fresh said it best, it's not that hard to get it up there, especially if you're born here or have a credit for a long time. Because what we don't understand is the number one thing is history. I have another funny story. I was like 19 years old. I worked very hard in sales, door to door. I made 10K. I'm like, I'm gonna go buy my car. I'm gonna put 50% down. It was a $20,000 car. So I was like, there's no way they're gonna turn me down. And they did, because I had the worst, which is no history. Right? I just recently versus somebody just walked in, good credit, but he had a long history. He literally was able to buy the whole car in front of me pretty much on credit. So history is key, because they want to see where you've been. What is your activity level? What is your habit? Because there's people who have a lower than an 800 credit score. We'll talk maybe 700, 710. But because they have crazy activity, their limit is way bigger.
Yo, just after that as well, even the Lamborghini that I just bought, if I don't have a history of cars, I cannot buy that car on credit. I could not.
Certain cars, they won't even let you deal. They'll laugh at you.
But let's go through the chats real quick if you don't mind, Chris. So some chats here. The chat's talking, man. So shout out to y'all.
All right, great to see you back, fellas. Thank you so much. Extra guac. Okay, Oddly Noel, $20. Welcome the fuck back, FNFM, on my break now, but hope y'all continue to be safe and stay blessed. Keep up the amazing work. Shout out to Chris and Mo leading from the rears. But yeah, you guys understand this board, because I think we're good. They understand it.
Yeah, we're good.
Well, hold on. Let me just sum it up real quick before we read these chats, before I sit down. So, okay, guys, this is where so quick little summary real fast, so y'all know what the hell we're talking about. Okay. Normal people, guys, they take their time and they trade it for money, right? And then they try to sit there and live for the 4-4-4, right? Basically, they work for 40 years, about 40% of their highest three, and then they get 4% of their capital that they have with their retirement, and then they live the last 40 years of their life. That's not what you want, but this is where most Americans fit, okay? If they're lucky, if they're fucking lucky, they'll get this. And they basically live to spend their earned income, typically off of one job, maybe two at the most, right? To buy liabilities, a house, a car, pay for kids, that type of thing, right? Then if you get past this and you become wealthy, right? Maybe you have a higher income job, maybe you're a doctor, lawyer, whatever. A lot of them are still in this area too, where they're able to bring value, right, to a degree, and money, or maybe a combination thereof, right? And then they take their earned income as well, and they buy liabilities. Where you guys want to be is where you want to be here, where you take your earned income, whether you're a normal guy or a wealthy guy, your earned income to buy assets, because this is what's going to set you free. And then I tell guys typically, and me myself, I live off of only about 10 to 20% of what I make, guys. Okay. And then I take the rest, I invest it into real estate, index funds, ETFs, cryptocurrency, etc. Right. And then hopefully you can get assets, right? Whether it's a cryptocurrency, a real estate, or even, ETFs or index funds, they could pay you dividends. And then when you get those dividends, whether it's rent or dividends, you can go ahead and buy liabilities now, because this is off of money that you didn't work for it. Okay. It's coming to you passively. And then me personally, my favorite asset class is real estate. As you guys know, I hold all different types of asset classes. I got real estate, crypto, index funds, ETFs, etc. precious metals, but I like real estate because it appreciates over time, generates you cash flow, pays for itself, which then leads to equity, and then that equity can be tapped into to buy more property, whether it's through a HELOC or a cash out refinance, which isn't a taxable event, by the way, and you can go ahead and take that money and buy another asset that's going to create wealth. You're not going to use it and go buy a boat or something that's going to drain you. You're going to go ahead and buy another asset that's going to make you money, okay? And this is why I like real estate, and then it also gives you crazy tax benefits. We talked a little bit about depreciation, cost segregation, and there's many other types of tax benefits that real estate gives you. But guys, whether you want to get into crypto, index, stock, ETFs, the stock market, whatever it is, take that money, that fiat currency, which is getting burned right now thanks to inflation, and buy some kind of asset. I don't care if you buy Rolexes or watches, luxury watches, because those are also appreciating. But you need to park that money somewhere, guys, because I agree with Grant Cardone on this. Cash is trash. In today's day and age, cash is really trash because thanks to inflation, your dollar doesn't have the same spending power that it had before. Okay.
Yes, and actually to piggyback on that, if you go to shadowstat.com, you get to realize the real inflation is actually about 15 to 20%. Because most people don't understand how even inflation, aka money printing, is calculated. You know what I mean? They printed $18 trillion just over the last 2 years. And this is the reason why, again, I'm very heavy in crypto simply because it started as a, multiple option, but then it went up so much that it became the main thing. But then I realized, because I like to study things, it's the same thing that happened to Venezuela. And Myron, this is going to be for you. You guys need to get assets who are de-dollarized. Let me explain. Imagine you're in Venezuela and you own a bunch of real estate or a bunch of business, whatever, but because everything is denominated into the Venezuelan peso, when that inflation hit, you just exponentially become poor no matter what, because you have all that dormant capital, $1 million in the bank, they print this thing crazy, millions of percent of inflation, you lose all of that. When you go to crypto, is exited off of that. This is why our crypto goes crazy, is because the dollar is crashing faster. You know, our asset is more scarce than what they print. And then it's funny, and I told Fresh the story why we call ourselves money grows on trees. It's actually, there's a lot of wisdom in that. It says, because if money wasn't growing on tree, what the hell the bank have branches for?
There you go. I like that.
Right. And they do the helicopter money all the time, right? So you want to be in a separate section. So I'm basically doing exactly what Myron does, but in the crypto space, because I don't trust the dollar. The sad reality is 10% in real estate, we used to be really cool, is shitty right now, because technically you losing 5%. Because the net inflation, when you calculate your 10 minus the 15, because of purchasing power, you still get the money. The way they steal from you, it's not by going and steal your money. They just print more, right? If us three have $100 and there's $300 of value, then that's $300. But then all of a sudden, government prints another $300. All of a sudden, we all get a haircut because there's only $300 of real value, $600 of paper. Now all of a sudden, you have to rebalance. This is why those exchange rates are so crazy. This is also why when you go to a third country or whatever, or you go to my country, your little dollar stretched so much. Because I remember I was 12 years old. I woke up, we got devalued overnight like that, 50%. Nobody asked us nothing, whatever, and then they just double their production, right? Let's say $1 is an apple, and now we got devalued half. Now with $1, you buy 2 apples. Literally double their productivity, and we just work twice as hard for the same money. That's crazy. If you don't figure cryptocurrency out, especially in 2022, you will be left behind. It's so sad. I feel bad because like the way we make money is crazy. It's almost like it's a video game. Like it's a movie.
Yo, I thought it was crazy, bro, but they spend money so fast and they make it so fast, like they're not even spending money. It's crazy. Yeah. It's like it just adds back up.
Yeah.
And another crazy thing, it sounds, I love this for my, it sounds contradictory. Okay, that's gonna be good. The way I like to throw money in the club actually to stay humble. I know it sounds crazy. Because growing up in Africa and, being poor, seeing different things, is that I've watched something over and over and over that I absolutely despise. I've watched a lot of people basically loving money, using people. I don't like that. I like the opposite, which is, right, use money, love people. So it's about what I throw the money to just make, this is just paper. Don't lose yourself on who you really are. Create the cash flow, understand, and have fun. And I invite friends because I want them to have fun. You know what I mean? I love when Myron says, you get better for you. Follow on your passion, your vision. I love that. Don't just do it for the girl. Do it for you because they will come. Literally. When I'm in the club, I throw money, Fresh saw it. I don't necessarily talk to any girls, but I'm just having fun. And then they come and we're having fun. And then if there's one that I like, then yeah, I'll go talk to her. But if not, it's literally just, I'm having fun. I'm taking care of my friends. We're making sure that we're living our best life because this is why we're here too. There's a lot of people that also grow very old, very rich, and very dead. And they didn't really do anything, you know what I mean? And in our community, in the Hex community, we also like to give back to longevity research, stuff like that, to help us. I'm only 32 years old. I'm trying to fund some stuff that 50 years from now, maybe I need it. What if we come up with a way of like, being 45 for another 25 years, right? Just not aging more, just by investing in stuff that's going to be here for us.
Right.
Those are going to be the key.
Gotcha. Okay.
Gems there.
Awesome. All right. We got Nigerian Flex here. Y'all keep hitting the haters with the reverse card. I love to see it. FNF Dallas. Yep. Exactly, man.
Yep.
Y'all thought we were going to sit here and talk smack about them, but no, we'd rather give y'all the value and teach you guys how if, you get canceled at your job, you get fired for maybe listening to our podcast or something like that, you guys have something to fall back on.
There you go.
Serg V94, shout out to the merch gang and the FNF fam. Glad to see you guys still pushing Pete. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
And then shout out to the merch gang and glad to have you guys back. That's $50 from Ryoscape. Thank you so much. $20 from Akoporasiri Omeni. My credit score has been hovering around 750 to 70, 80 range for 3 years now. I want to get past 800. I pay my bills on time and my credit utilization is low. I also have a mortgage too. How can I break the 800 mark?
Activity.
Yeah.
At some point, you want to get to
your card
800,
enough.
you need to buy, it sounds crazy, you need to buy a big purchase, a
Yeah.
boat or
We
whatever.
need a big purchase.
Because we're talking 800, which is go to 800 to 850. You're on the highest tier. So activity is what's going to get you there. It's going to sound frustrated because there's people that have less credit score than you, but because they have more activity, the bank will give them more money than you. Because at some point, they're going to be like, your credit is a little fake because you don't really spend anything. So at some point, if you're not even careful, they're going to shrink your limit. If you don't use it after a while, they'll be like, oh, I gave you 10K, you barely used 3K. They can shrink it back to 6 or 5.
Yeah, it's like a skill. If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah, and he said his utilization is low, so he probably doesn't spend more than 10%. But you got to.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, guys. The key is that when I tell you guys you want to keep under 50% utilization, that does not mean that you can't make a big purchase, go up to damn near 80% of your utilization, and then pay it off in a couple days.
Yeah, pay it off.
You know what I'm saying? But the point is that you need to show that you have the capacity to spend a large amount of money. And then here's the beauty: when you tell them, "Hey guys, I need my credit score, my credit limit increased," they're gonna be like, "Oh, okay, well you are a big spender. Then we'll increase your limit." So that's another reason too why you want to be able to show that you are trustworthy with even a large amount of money. Okay, so Jose, $100, nothing but gems being dropped. This country is built off credit. You get a loan to reinvest it, not to just spend it. Capacity, character, capital, condition, and collateral are the 5 C's of credit. Very important. Glad to have the #1 podcast as well back.
Shout out to
FNF for
Jose,
life.
man.
Thank you so much, bro.
Valet Brand.
And then Kareem the Dream, $33 from Valley at Brand. Thank you so much. And then 133 from Valley at Brand again. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that.
Is that your boy?
Yeah, it's a Hex community. It's up
Yo,
it's
real
great.
quick. Shout out your Instagram real quick.
It's just my name, Kareem Majito, KARIMMADJIDO.
And we'll put his Instagram in the description for y'all as well, so you guys can find him. Value and time. To second what Myron said about credit, I screwed up bad at 19, got 5 cars canceled to collections. Now do well, made 300 to 400K in NFTs, yet purchase assets or even get approved or leases on apartments because of bad history. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I told y'all, it's better to have a good credit score and little to no capital than to have a lot of capital and not have a good credit score.
It will
bro.
come out to always haunt you, bro.
It'll fuck you up,
Yeah,
man.
it will.
Now, if you're willing to spend some money, there is some credit fixers out there.
Oh yeah.
This company, and they'll wash your history. It's gonna cost you a pretty
it's gonna
penny.
cost you a lot of money.
But hey,
But there's a lot of scams too, though.
you remove that. No, I can mention that later. But there's ways to do it right. You pay the money. They literally wiped it out.
Yeah.
And then you can start afresh.
It's possible. but
Especially bankruptcy, because that's the heavy one.
Yeah, that will mess you up for like 7 to 10 years.
Yes.
7 years minimum.
Kareem always delivering great financial freedom tips. Okay, thank you so much, 36 Chambers. And then I got to say, I didn't like you guys at first, but more I watch, the more I understand now. I may not always agree with you, but I still respect what you guys do for us, man. Your content has helped me for the better. Thank you. Thanks, Christopher Vibe. Glad that we were able to win you over with inflation and possible market crash. Is it still safe to invest in real estate now? So here, Nimbus, yes, me personally, again, this isn't financial advice, but me personally, I think so, because here's the thing. Inventory is low.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're I think somewhere between $3 to $5 million, 3 to 5 million homes below what demand is.
Yes.
So, and the thing is that they can't build the homes fast enough, guys, to keep up with the demand, because here's the thing, as you guys know, thanks to the beer bug, CV19, a lot of real estate projects got pushed back. So what are they prioritizing? They're prioritizing commercial projects, big apartment complexes, office buildings, schools, etc. These are things that are getting prioritized because as a builder, you make more money doing that versus building a single family home, a duplex, a triplex, etc. So residential is behind right now. So the thing is that see the housing market correcting itself as far as like them being able to actually get the inventory that's being demanded right now for several years. They're behind.
Yeah.
So that is what's going to keep the real estate market fairly hot and keep the market from crashing. Now, with that said, interest rates, I think, are probably going to stick around in the same level, or if not go up.
Yeah.
But the
It's
thing is
gonna
that
go
the
up. It
demand is
has
still
to
high.
because of the inflation. The
Yeah.
dollar is rising right now. It's at 2.5 on the 10-year yield. But to piggyback one thing Myron said one podcast, funny enough, the key is this. It's all about supply demand.
Yeah.
There's still a net inflow. Myron said 200,000 in Florida of new people coming every year type of thing. If that keeps coming in,
Yeah.
it's not gonna matter. And some of those builders, they're very smart. They build slow to keep the price up. They're not
Exactly.
gonna
Yeah.
overflood and then crash the
And they're going
market.
to prioritize projects that make them the most money, which is going to be
Exactly.
commercial deals,
They're
not
not
residential.
But if you're living here in the US, especially like for tax purposes, you should get property. Now, if it's cash flowing 100%, go for it. But if
Yeah.
it's not, then don't do it.
Like
Yeah.
Ranko said it best, it's all about the cash flow, which way the cash is flowing. If you get that, you're gonna be good because then it's not about like, oh, I should do this or should not do this. Or can it's just where is your cash flow look like? It's the same thing with the clubs thing again. Once again, people don't understand that wealthy people, not rich, wealthy. That's the goal. They create so much cash flow, and then you see them wilding, partying, buying the cars, but you don't understand they're doing that with the cash flow,
Facts.
not their money. That's the way. It's not just OPM.
They're making it with the passive income. They're
Exactly.
buying it with the passive income. That's
Yeah.
the key, guys. You don't spend your earned income on liabilities.
You're
Okay.
gonna come, you're gonna flex for a week, and you're gonna disappear, and then you're gonna lose all your money, and you're gonna go back where you came from, not understanding what they had to do to get to where they are now. Some of this money is generational wealth. Ask yourself, what do they do to get there? That's what you want to build, indestructible wealth, and that's what I teach people to do. And the cool thing is, you just need to start. Everybody thinks that, oh, you need to go with the big purchase. No, my passive income started with $30 a day. That's all I had, but I was just as excited. $30 a day, 15K a day. I just keep building, and then delay gratification and discipline. Put rules in place. I was an engineer, that's funny enough, but like you gotta be disciplined. You want to basically scam yourself from your own money before your money gets scammed. That's why when you go on your party, you know you're doing that with a free cash flow. You're not worried about, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna be on the street type of thing. No, but yes, the unpopular truth. That's why I love this podcast. We said the unpopular truth. You do need to delay gratification.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen overnight.
Yeah.
Crypto helps because it goes faster, but still, even in crypto, you gotta delay gratification. There's a lot of scam out there. Come here, you're gonna get the pump next week. No, go for the slow and steady.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yep.
You know, Wi-Fi astronaut, 22 years old, been living in Brickell past few months. Credit is by far the most important thing in your life. I sell on Amazon and run a lot of inventory through credit, and now have over 700K worth of credit available to me.
Sheesh.
Yeah, guys, that's another thing too. I didn't even mention that.
Yep.
You won't even be able to find a place to live a lot of the times, unless you have a decent credit
They're
score.
gonna play your
Oh my
background.
God, yeah, they check your credit.
Play your
Yeah.
credit.
Luxury condo, they check your credit, guys. They do.
You know how many girls I know, guys, that want to come to Miami and live the life or whatever, but they can't because they have to have someone else put the apartment in their name because they don't have a good credit score.
Sugar daddy. Sugar daddy.
They'll be, and here's the thing: like they'll be a dancer or they'll do OnlyFans. They'll do something like that where they make a lot of cash money or whatever, but they still can't get an apartment because their credit score sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Or
saying?
they get finesse, and then they're gonna say, "Hey, you gotta pay 6 months up front,
Yeah.
3 months," and then it's gonna be like a lot of bands.
Exactly. So
Mhm.
yeah, or you got to
You pay
put it. Yeah.
6K.
Or you want to rent a car? You want to rent a car? Any of that other stuff? They're gonna kill you on that too. They're gonna like, oh, well,
They're gonna
you know,
finesse you.
because there's a lot of. Here's the thing about Miami. There's so many goddamn scammers here and people with bad credit that there's a bunch of different how do I say this? Services that will either let you rent a car, get an apartment, whatever it may be.
Buy here, pay here.
But you're gonna have to do it in cash. You're gonna have to do it through a third party, and they're gonna destroy you. You guys, if you don't have good credit, I promise you, they're going to destroy you and take your cash capital that you do have because you have bad credit. Because when you have bad credit, you can be exploited.
Yo, my boy is paying $400 for an 02 Toyota Camry.
Yep.
That's insane, bro. That's a Mercedes-Benz payment.
Because they're playing to your desperation.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Again,
Buy here, pay
guys,
here.
look at the credit like your discipline score. Because they can see that you become the prey and then they hunt you down because they know you want it now. You want it now. That
100%.
instant gratification is what end up being the killer because you want to look a certain way or have so instead of saying, no, I can't afford it right now. Let me build it up. Right. I say this all the time. We don't go for the get rich quick scheme. We go for the get rich for sure. And we stay there. Uncle G says that.
There you
all
go,
time.
man. So yeah, guys. So like I said, guys, get an identity IQ, bro. Get your guys's make sure that you can monitor your credit because you're not gonna know where you're trying to go if you don't have a roadmap. You got to have a roadmap to know where the hell. Some of you guys don't even know what your credit score is, man.
So
we gotta show
we
it
gotta
girls
show
right
the girls right now. So
we got Zay215 Twin Bug says, after watching your content since May, I finally started reading Rational Mail. I'm making $2,100 plus weekly with Uber. At the same
Damn,
rebuilding
the hell?
credit, as well, so I can go back to Uber Black later this year. You're changing lives out here. Shout out to you, bro.
Cool, man. Park that money away,
Nice.
take that earned income that you're taking, and then start putting it into assets. Then you can slowly but surely start to pull back your hours at Uber, and then you'll be able to be free. You're going to buy your time back. Okay,
All right, guys. We got another show with some girls right now, and see you guys in a bit.
Yeah, man. Peace.
Peace.